is 1050 AM, KCAA Loma Linda, and 106.5 FM, Yucaipa.
Welcome to My Awesome Empire. Today we're talking about the Inland Empire and the arts. Jim Rawich is the executive director of the Sam Maloof Foundation for Arts and Crafts in Altaloma. As such, he's the chief curator and storyteller for this legendary Inland Empire furniture maker and artist. The world's greatest artists, dignitaries, even presidents loved Mr. Maloof and continue to love his work. We meet Jim later in our show. Alyssa from San Bernardino is a writer and poet from the Students and Coyotes Instruction in Poetry and Prose program. She shares a poem she wrote about the beauty of grandmas. But first, we travel to Lake Matthews to meet Drake Mernick. This dedicated pianist has been playing for most of his life. Now, that may not seem like long when you consider he's only 10 years old, but it does when you hear him play. Cal State San Bernardino communications student Jasmine Turner sat down with Drake this week and asked what first attracted him to playing the piano.
There was always instruments around the house, and some of them were my dad's old instruments, like there was guitar, drums, flute, and there was my dad's old piano, and I got to play around on that.
Did you like the piano instantly?
No, not really.
What was the first instrument that grabbed your attention?
The piano, because my dad kind of forced me to do it, and I kind of wanted to do it.
All right, so why the piano?
Because I could entertain other people.
So it was immediately easier than other instruments?
Yes.
What do you like most about the piano?
I like that it can help me from not playing games and just sitting on the couch or watching TV.
Do you like the challenge in learning to play better?
Yes.
What was the first song that you learned to play?
Yankee Doodle Went to Town.
What was the first song that made you really want to keep playing piano?
The Entertainer by Scott Joplin.
What do you like about that song the most?
I like the uneven beat. It's a ragtime beat, so ragtime is very uneven to other beats. It's a very unusual beat.
What is your favorite genre of music to play?
I like to play ragtime.
What's your favorite genre to listen to, like on the radio?
Rock and roll.
Who's your favorite artist on the radio?
I'd go with Adam Levine.
What is it about Adam Levine that you like so much?
I like the way he can go really high on his voice.
Hit those high notes?
Yes.
Do you ever sing when you play?
No, we haven't really started that yet.
But one day, maybe.
Yes.
So when you're performing, what is your favorite type of music to play?
I like to play boogie beats, fast beat, and majestic beats. And I also have some samples for you, like Saturday Night Boogie. It's a boogie beat.
I would love to hear that.
Okay. And I also have a little bit of Star Wars to play. And I also have Tarantula, which is a 6/8 beat, which is very fast.
If you just joined us, you're listening to My Awesome Empire. I'm Jasmine Turner, and we're speaking with 9-year-old pianist Drake Mernick of Lake Matthews and his mother, Margot. Margot, how old was he when he first started to play the piano?
Well, Drake started fooling around on the keyboard without any supervision, really. Probably when he was about 4 or 5, I would say.
Was he instantly pretty good?
Not necessarily, but he was instantly good with finding a rhythm. He definitely focused on rhythms.
Did you and your husband encourage him to pursue his musical talents?
I wouldn't. Well, eventually, I would say we encouraged him to pursue the musical talent. Initially, it was just about finding something interesting in the instruments. And then once as an opportunity arose to work more with piano, I think that's when his dad stepped in and Jason started working with him more.
Obviously, you must enjoy hearing him play now.
Very much so.
So, who is your favorite composer?
Henry Mancini.
And why is that?
I like his slow beats, like something could be creeping up on you, like the Pink Panther when something's going like that.
So what is about Henry Mancini that you find most interesting?
I like his way I like the funky beat.
So I heard that your favorite song to perform is the Pink Panther. Is that true?
Yes.
What is the best time you've ever had performing in front of other people?
Probably Christmas.
The whole family?
Yes, and some friends.
How do you balance schoolwork and practicing your music?
I'm able to practice 6 days a week. Sometimes I'm able to practice before school and after school. I'd also like to thank my teacher at school at RCDS, Riverside Christian Day School, Miss Large.
What is your favorite subject when you're at school?
Recess.
Do you like sports?
Yes.
What's your favorite sport?
Soccer.
And what does soccer do for you?
I get to have fun.
So what does music do for you that nothing else can?
It helps me relax and stay off of gaming, like I've said before.
Does it make you happy?
Yes, and sometimes no.
Tell me about it when it doesn't make you happy. What is it about that?
Sometimes I get a little mad at myself, like sometimes I can't get something right, and then I get a little mad at myself.
So it requires a great deal of patience and practice.
Yes.
Drake, there's a lot of other kids out there who insist they're just not good at anything. What would you tell another little kid about how to become great at something?
Well, you have to work at it and you have to practice. And you have to keep practicing until it says that it takes 10,000 hours for you to get good at something. So I'm not exactly good at something yet. I'm not good at the piano yet because I haven't done 10,000 hours, I don't think.
But you're getting there.
Yes.
And is it worth it in the long run?
Yes.
You're listening to My Awesome Empire. Up next, we visit Alta Loma to meet one of the folks working every day to keep the art and the memory of Sam Maloof alive. Stay with us.
Would you like to open up